Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa, twin jewels of the Lucanian Dolomites. Tucked away in the heart of southern Italy, surrounded by jagged peaks and plunging valleys, lie two of Italy's most spectacular and lesser-known villages, Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa. Located in the Basilicata region and perched on opposite sides of a steep ravine in the Lucanian Dolomites, these ancient towns look as though they were carved into the mountains themselves. Their dramatic setting, medieval architecture, and adventurous spirit make them two of the most magical and fairy tale-like destinations in all of Italy. Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa sit about 1,000 meters above sea level, clinging to the limestone cliffs of the Dolomiti Lucane, a rugged mountain range that resembles the more famous Dolomites of northern Italy. The scenery is nothing short of breathtaking. Sharp stone peaks rise like ancient teeth, casting long shadows over the valleys below. The two villages face each other across a deep gorge, and the only road connecting them winds steeply through the mountains. From a distance, both towns seem to blend into the rocks, their stone houses and narrow streets almost indistinguishable from the cliffs around them. Both Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa trace their origins to the early Middle Ages, when they were founded as fortified settlements to protect against Saracen invasions. Over the centuries, they became quiet agricultural communities, largely untouched by modern development due to their isolation. Their medieval character remains remarkably intact. In Castelmezzano, steep stairways and stone alleys snake up the mountain, offering dramatic views at every turn. Pietrapertosa, the highest town in Basilicata, features a spectacular ruined Norman Swabian castle perched high above the village, once a key strategic point in controlling the surrounding lands. While these villages were once hidden secrets, they have recently gained fame for a thrilling attraction that connects them: Il Volo dell'Angelo, or the Flight of the Angel. This high-adrenaline zipline allows visitors to fly between Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa, soaring across the ravine at speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour, suspended up to 400 meters above the ground. This breathtaking experience has turned the villages into a destination not only for romantics and history lovers, but also for adventure seekers. It's a surreal way to take in the landscape, an exhilarating flight between two villages that otherwise seem to belong to another world. Despite the growth in tourism, both villages remain deeply rooted in tradition. Life follows the rhythm of the seasons, and local festivals play a key role in community life. Religious processions, folk music, and culinary traditions are still vibrant. What makes Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa so special is the perfect balance they strike between myth and reality. Surrounded by dramatic peaks, shrouded in mist and silence, the villages feel like the setting of a fantasy novel. Yet they are very real, inhabited by people who maintain a lifestyle that honors centuries of history. The stone houses, the medieval churches, the echo of footsteps on ancient cobblestones, all contribute to the sensation of stepping back in time. At sunset, when the mountains glow golden and the villages light up like lanterns in the dark, it's easy to believe you've wandered into a dream. Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa are not just villages. They are experiences, emotions, and echoes of a forgotten past wrapped in natural wonder. Far from the tourist crowds of Rome or Florence, they offer something more intimate, a sense of wonder, silence, and awe. Whether you're admiring the views from a cliffside terrace or flying like an angel between the peaks, these villages prove that fairy tales do exist, tucked away in the mountains of Basilicata. Brought to you by Infinite Knowledge from Maroli Edutech. Thanks for viewing. Please be good enough to share and subscribe to our channel.